as a short, quickly as a company. So I'm part of Big Data Trunk, and you can visit our site. What we do, we are a data analytics focused company based out in Bay Area. We have offices in Fremont. We have development centers back in India. In short, we do three things. We provide consulting services. All of our practices are data related, on analytics, data on the cloud, not in the cloud. The second thing we do corporate trainings to a lot of the Fortune 500 companies, universities, prestigious universities. We do individual trainings. We have a classroom in Fremont, and we do online training as well. So individuals can join, not only corporates. And we are working internally with some sophisticated products as well as for some of our clients. Of course, we have partnered with several giants, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and so on and so forth. These are some of our clients which we have worked in some form or shape, some startups, some large companies, some great universities, top of the world. So very glad and be part of this journey with this perspective. We, in the training side, we have several different offerings which I briefly want to talk about and share. Many of the people join the sessions for that. So we, Big Data developer programs, which just has a prerequisite. You need to understand programming to be able to do that. Some kind of programming, whether it is Java, Python, Scala, or .NET, doesn't matter, but it has some programming background. That's a prereq. If you do not have that, but want to get in the data world, there is another option we have is data analyst and business intelligence developer, where you need some amount of SQL coding, scripting capabilities. And then we get you started in the data world by Python and Tableau visualization. So that's very popular. Of course, we have a Python coding program, very hands-on, which we don't call any prerequisite. Some basic programming background or understanding, high level, is good enough. Very, very hands-on. It's very powerful. A lot of people join this program because they want to clear interviews and coding tests by different companies. Most of the companies these days give you a test in interview cycle to write coding, and this program really, really helps getting better at that. Of course, we have a machine learning program, which needs a little bit of statistics, not so much. Some data background would be helpful, but we cover the statistics, machine learning needs. So from the statistical point, we do a little bit of Python one-on-one or movement, but the right path is from Python to machine learning. We also have AI and deep learning program, and which builds onto what we have done, or somebody can directly get into AI and deep learning, but ideal part is better to go through machine learning program and then build onto it. And these programs are a lot of longer one, few different weeks. I'll talk about the specifics very briefly. And but we have, a lot of people may not have the commitment to really have time to be able to spend weeks. So we have some fast track courses, and specifically around AI, ML, deep learning, because a lot of people are curious about that. And then there is some visualizations, a Tableau Fast Track and a Power BI, both are visualization tools we have. In terms of specifics, and these of course change over a period of time, we keep on having frequent batches over a period of time. And all of these details can be checked in the website. We have a new batch of machine learning starting on 7th of September after Labor Day. We're bringing the Python program. We're starting in September. Both of these programs are just ending current batches, and then we are going to start there. Big Data Developer, we're going to start a batch on 22nd of September. And these are few weeks of program. The machine learning is a 5-week weekend only, 5 Saturdays. And somebody can join in the classroom, which is the best experience, but if wanted, they can join online. It's most of our courses are $1,000 price point. This one is $1,000. Python is a 4-week program with Sundays 10 to 1, 3 hours of coding, hands-on and very interactive, and Thursday evenings online sessions. So it's a hybrid model which we do, and it is priced very, very discounted as $399 for an in-class training program. But if somebody wanted online, that option is always there. The Big Data one has 6 weeks program, and this has a combination of weekend, Sundays 10 to 4 in a classroom or online with lunch and all of that. And we also have the evening session similarly for this pattern as well. It covers end-to-end spectrum of big data from Hadoop to Spark and all of those. Specific details are available on the website. You can check that out, $1,000 fees on that. The data analyst and business intelligence program, we're going to start on the 8th of September. This program is a combination of Tableau and Python program, and the dates and Tableau part is again very similar to the Tableau part, Python part of it, and the Tableau part is on 2 weeks, so it's altogether 6 weeks of program. Again, you can get all the details from the website, specific details, all of that. The fast track program which we have is 2 days programs mostly. One is for the AI, ML, and deep learning. What you get out of that is you get a high level sense, some hands-on, and it gives you a good understanding of the breadth of what all different things are possible. You get an understanding whether this is making sense for you for a career perspective, or if somebody wants to get a higher overview and be able to intelligently talk about it, that could be a great course for that as well. And somebody might do this to fast track and then go back to the machine learning program and so on and so forth. We have 2-day programs, fast track for Power BI, which is Microsoft visualization tool, very popular. Tableau is another drag and drop tool. So if somebody's trying to get into IT, these kind of tools really help them into that. So we have a fast track programs for both of them for 2 days program. Again, full day 10 to 4 in classroom with lunch and all other things. That's kind of a whole day, very interactive sessions. All in all, what we do is we start with the training program. So whichever training programs which we have done, but then the challenge or the next part is getting a job. Most of the people are interested in the job, some are not, but most of the people are interested in jobs. How do we help in terms of preparation for the job preparations? We have interview preparations, mock interview tests, whiteboarding, and several things built into this add-on program which you can take and which helps you to prepare better for the mentorship program, get a better chance to getting into a job in larger and other kind of organizations. And finally, we do consulting. So we place people after the certification trainings and all of that thing through our placement wing into clients and as an employee or contractor as well. So if you take a training, which is mostly 6 weeks to swim kind of a thing, the mentorship is a 6 weeks program. So all in all, it's somewhere around 2.5 to 3 months kind of a program. We mentioned this thing like fees get returned if you work through our company for a year. What we mean is if somebody goes to this 3rd stage and gets placed to us, working for one of our clients or as an employee finally, and you're working for 1 year, we return your fees after 1 year of working to us. So indirectly, we got you trained and got you upgraded and skilled into this domain. So that's after you have worked through our company for 1 year. Why join us? There are a lot of options. In-person training and with the industry leaders. There are people we are working in the field with so many clients, and we bring that real-time experience. Very economically priced. I don't think so any pricing wise this can compare with in-person training. Of course, you have online options, but online training, the challenge is the completion rate percentage of online trainings is very low as 9%. So people do not complete online trainings. In person, it's 100% completion ratio, and people like the interactivity, the structure, and success ratios, which are much higher. We provide one-to-one mentorship. When I say one-to-one, it's part of the mentorship program. You work with a mentor and get guidance, create a custom plan for yourself. We help in job consulting. That's our main focus, and we are not interested in making money in the training because that's very low margin thing, but we hope that people get translated and work through us, and that's what gives us more opportunity in consulting, placements, and all of that, and that's what we hope for. We also help in visa sponsorship if needed, if somebody is student or need that kind of thing as well. So that's kind of the high level of how the process works and what we help out people in upgrading their skills, getting placed, and several of these things. We also have another parallel thing which we do is to another initiative where some people, maybe you are already aware of coding and you know all those things, but you want to really brush up your programming interview prep skills. And especially in the Bay Area, the interviews are pretty intense with whiteboard coding and so things, data structures, algorithms. So for that, we have a separate initiative, and you can go visit our website, programminginterviewprep.com. And there's a meetup group, which we do free meetups every 2nd and 4th Thursday in the evening. So it's in Santa Clara. You can come in there. It's only in person, not online. And because of the interactive natures, but you can join this meetup freeze. But if you wanted to go ahead and try to get a more intense boot camp to prepare for your interviews in large organizations like the Googles of the world, we help a 2 weekends program to really get some mock interview practice, whiteboarding, and all of the algorithms and teaching and coaching sessions for that as well. But if you wanted to just join the free, feel free to go to the website, Programming Interview Prep, and you can see the link for the meetup and join that meetup as well. So in summary, if you have any questions or something, you can reach us at training@bigdatatrunk.com for training needs. If you as a company are looking to hire a talent, whether junior or senior, we can help with that. If someone is interested in a workshop for their team or company, we offer that. We can even do free workshops for your team of 5-10 people, and without any obligation, but our desire or hope is like we'll do some kind of trainings and corporate or some kind of thing will come down the line. But we have made a lot of great interactions in different workshops, different conference. And it says we do different workshops as well. And finally, of course, if you need some resources, some project help, you can contact for all of those things to our website, which is bigdatatrunk.com. You can either email us at that number, training@bigdatatrunk.com, or contact us on this phone number. If you go to our website, if I just quickly point out a few things on the website, as the last thing, and it's still coming up. So if you go to our website, you have several free resources and things available, white papers, blogs, video, interview questions, and things like that. In terms of trainings, also, we have a whole stack of training where on-demand training, most of the trainings we were talking about are instructor-led trainings, which we have. And as I was saying, these are the Python and the machine learning AI series, the first row. And the second one is more on the big data world and the visualization data analytics side, and then the mentorship program and this interview prep program. You can sign up for any of these courses online itself. So let's say you go to the machine learning program, all those details I was talking at a very high level, but you can go in the website, check out the details, what is the content which is covered. This is our trainer, Anthony Rose, who is the professor, was a professor previously, and now doing a lot of deep learning research on audio and several things. And all of that can be, enrollment can be done online. As soon as you do that, you get access to something called as an LMS, a learning management system. You have lifetime access to that. You get certificates of complications, which you can put on your LinkedIn profile and other places. And we keep on enhancing our programs and things. So everything can be done online. We have several different corporate offerings, a series of, these are some of the conference we have speaking. These are in this 30 different plus corporate training programs, which we have across the board in different kinds of areas, which we are working with various clients and universities very successfully. And there are some on-demand courses. If somebody's budget is tight and they want to look for the on-demand courses on Udemy or some other places, you can look for that option as well. So I'm going to pause here. If anybody has questions, they can reach us through the email or phone number, which we highlighted before. But I'm going to pause the recording.